what's up? So it's madness though. I haven't done a video in like forever or something. I mean, that's what you guys are telling me. You guys are like, you haven't done a video in forever now. I'm like, okay, Jesus. So yeah, I know it's been like 5 years or something. I mean, I don't know, something like that. So today, I was asking people what should I do, and give me a bunch. There were like some great ideas. But then someone told me, you know what, you gotta do the subject. There's no one who can talk about this subject better. And I was like, get in. And so the subject is awkward thingy moment subject stuff majiggies, Yeah. So I mean, some of these things that came up, to mind that are awkward to me. I'm sure there's more. But these are like the most common ones for me that I do, and then I'm like, oh, as the make, and it's all awkward because I'm just like, okay. But yeah, so then what, okay, one is, liking someone's old picture. Like, first of all, you're like hashtag stalker. You're a hashtag stalker, and so you're stalking this person's profile. You're on Megan Fox's thing, and you're like scrolling through her stuff. You're like, oh, I like that, and you're like from like the 5th picture she ever posted on Instagram, and you're like, oh wow, she looks really nice, and then like you're just like trying to get a good view of it, so you double tap it, and then it said liked, and you're just like, and then you're like, oh my god, what does she see? Well, obviously Megan Fox isn't gonna see it, but she gets like 1 million every minute, so. But if it's another person they're gonna see, and they're gonna be like, why is this person all the way over here? Like, and then like, or what would be really like weird is like after you like it, this person like kicks your messages. You like, hey, like dots, like, oh yeah, I was just stalking your profile, the usual, but I accidentally liked your picture. Sorry. Or laughing at something you remembered. Like, this happens to me all the time, like I'm around other people are around me, I'm just chilling, what's up, and then I'm just thinking, I'm like, and then I remember something funny that I'm like, I don't really laugh like that, but it's like, haha, and then everyone's just like, we all know what she's doing. She's on that weird stuff, medication, and then so then you're just like, everyone's looking at you, and just like remembered something funny, and they're like, and you just look weird, because and then you're just like, or okay, when you're telling the whole, like, you're remaking the movie for this person, you're telling them about this long story, and you're going into details and everything, and once you're all done, you're like, oh yeah, then the goblin ate like the little Mary Jane girl, and then like Mary Poppins came out and she saved the Goldilocks chick, and then the bear ate them all, or something like that. And you're all done, you put in detail and everything, and then the person's just like, and you're like, your feedback, and then they're like, I'm the one who told you the story, and you remember, you're like, oh yeah, she's the one who's telling me, and I'm like telling you the story. How awkward. You're just like, they're like, it's kind of weird. Or sorry, I'm a little weirdo. I have problems. When someone says your name, like you're in class. Okay, let's say you're walking lunchtime. You're walking. You're like, and then you're ahead, and you hear someone in the back go, Bob, and then Bob's like, and then Bob's friends are like, Bob, I think someone called you, and then Bob's like, and then like, Bob, and then Bob's like, and then he's just getting all like, but he doesn't want to look back because there's like 5 million other Bobs. So then if he looks back and he's like, yeah, the person's gonna be like, I'm talking to that Bob. Like, why do you think I'm talking to you, Bob? And then he's gonna look like weird in front of his friends. His friends are gonna make fun of him. So he's all trying to like, and then it's just awkward because he's gonna turn around, watch. Bob is gonna get tired of everyone telling him they're calling him. He's gonna turn around, he's gonna be like, what? And then they're gonna be like, I'm not talking to you, Bob. I'm talking to that Bob, okay? And then it's just awkward, Okay, another one here. I'm trying to think of a really good one. Okay, when someone is talking, like, okay, they're like talking on the phone, or those earpieces, like those secretive ones that you never see, and they're like, oh yeah, what are you doing right now? And you're just like, oh no, just chilling, you know, nothing much, eating fries. And then they look at you like, and then you're just like, oh, I was talking to her, that one. And then the person's just like, and then you're just like, and then everyone's just like, you know, it gets weird. Or oh, when you bump into someone, you know, you start talking for a while, and then it's like time for you to go, or you're just cutting it off, and you're like, oh bye, and like, oh bye, you guys like do this dramatic handshake, and then you're walking this way, and then he's like, oh, like I'm walking that way too, so you guys are walking the same way, but you guys just said bye, so now you guys have to keep on like saying bye till like you guys separate, which won't be for a while. It's really weird. Or when you're being polite, which you always gotta be polite, you know, when you're holding the door for someone, and then like they're over here and you're holding the door for them over here, and then like they feel forced, or sometimes they do that to me, I'm just like, oh damn, so now I have to start running because I don't want to be like, they're holding the door for me, I don't want them to hold it for, so then you start like speed walking, and then you see them running, it's kind of funny, you're like, but then you open the door for them. It's kind of weird. Oh, this one happens too much to me. Too much. When you accidentally touch someone. Yeah, you could be walking and then your hand just has a spasm on wheels and you're like, sorry. You know, and you're like, it's awkward then, because then they're just like, you like hit them in one of their places and they're just like, excuse you, like you just touched there, and then you're like, sorry, and you try to explain it to him, but then everyone's already laughing at you, and like they're saying like you're a toucher now, and everyone's just, and then you're just like, and you want to shoot yourself because it's just awkward, you know. And saying hi to someone you don't know, or like going up to someone like because you think it's like your mom or your friend, and you're gonna tell them someone. You know, I had this happen once. I think I was doing PE or something, and then I thought it was my friend, and then so I was gonna go tell him like this thing I heard, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna go run up to him, and then I pulled them hard. I was like, boom, and I was like, hey, like I'm not gonna say him like Bob, you know, double Bob now. I was like, Bob, and then they turned around, and it was like this little 6th grade. She was like, and I was like, awkward. Yeah, so it's really awkward. I feel like I'm just like, I'm trying to think. Well, this one's not really awkward. I mean, I suppose it is. You know what? I had this happen the other day, and this person's gonna see the video and they're gonna start laughing. They'll be like, "Oh, that's me." And they're just gonna keep it low key though, because it was weird and kind of awkward. When you send something to the wrong person, I got a message. I was like, "Oh, let's check this," and then like it was a picture of them doing something very odd, and they were like, LMAO, they were trying to like laugh it off or something, and they were like, my bad, but they were like totally embarrassed. I was like, no, it's fine, but it was like pretty embarrassing. Or like, yeah, when you send something embarrassing to someone else, and it's just like, they're like, you just like, and then you try to laugh it off.